Welcome back, poker players. Today I want to share a few of the most common poker tells. Keep in mind, an experienced player might do these same behaviors in order to try and trick you into thinking that they're a novice player. But for the most part, at low stakes poker, these are pretty reliable reads. For a more exhaustive list, I recommend Read 'em and Reap by Joe Navarro, and 200 Poker Tells, also by Joe Navarro, who is a former FBI agent, an expert body language analyst. First and foremost, if you see someone at a poker table with extremely disorganized chip stacks, like a big lump of chips, most likely they are a recreational player just there to have fun, playing so loose and playing so many hands they can't be bothered to organize their chip stack. Next, it's always good to notice when someone bets out of turn. It may mean that they are very eager to play. So eager, they didn't notice it wasn't their turn. Another good thing to pay attention to is where a player normally keeps their hands during a hand. I'm talking about their physical hands with 5 fingers, not their poker hand. Some people always have their hand on their poker hand and some don't. But if they look even more protective of their cards than they normally do, they probably have a good starting hand. This next one is usually very quick and very subtle and subconscious. But if a player glances at their chips or your chips, it's possible they're eager to bet and sizing up the situation in their head. This next one may be one of the most obvious tells in poker, but if you have to glance back at your cards because there are 3 cards of the same suit on the table, it's likely you're trying to remember if you have one of those cards. If a player hasn't been talking to you that much or has been behaving a little more aggressively and then all of a sudden is friendly, it's probable that they don't want a confrontation and they might be bluffing. Next, always pay attention to how a player likes to sit when they are feeling comfortable, and note any changes in seating position. If they are leaning forward, they might be feeling more eager to play, either because they're down and out and want to make that money back up, or because they have a good hand. Either way, they're eager. In contrast, if they're trying to cover something up, like their face, or trying to control their breathing, or sitting in a just more guarded position, then they probably have a weak hand and are trying to cover up their fear. Again, for a more exhaustive list, check out the links in the description box below to get these books on Amazon. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and have fun playing Texas Hold'em.